Warning, this final part of Outlast 2 contains sexual violence and mature graphic content. You have been warned. Hello guys again, RedRobin back here again with another Outlast 2 video. Basically we left off last time where... I'm trying to think about what happened last time now. The reason why I can't actually remember doing it is the actual footage got corrupted for the actual game footage. So the last two parts of what I actually did record, which are now actually one part, excuse me, are actually just face cam footage. Now, from what I can remember, I was going through a mine shaft. I managed to get down to a mine shaft, and I was now getting chased by the woman that you saw back in like part 2, maybe part 3, where her and a group of friends basically came and licked my face at one point. We're now getting chased by her now, and I've got to a point where I've managed to get past her, but I'm now in a great big puddle. Apparently, I'm in a massive part where there's a puddle. Now, from what I've gathered, from what I can roughly gather from the game that I've seen up to now, from what I've had a look through the footage and everything, I've totaled the time up, and we seem to be getting close towards a bit of like an end game, so to speak. So I think we're going to probably finish this part off within this part. So instead of a half an hour long video, I'm going to give you guys as long as I can get this game done today. So you get a massive long video today. Literally got some coke here just to top myself up with, and literally we're going to crack on. And I don't really, I'm going to say that I don't want to play this, but I do. I want to get this finished. So literally, let's just jump in. So honestly, guys, thank you for watching, and for like up to this point, if you carried on, and let's just go out with a bang. I can't see a thing. Oh shit! Oh no, that's horrible already. We're already in for it. Why can't I jump up? Alright, so we're already in for it. Oh, I don't like those fucking sounds. Oh. Okay. Turn that right the hell down. Okay. Keep turning it down. That's too fucking loud, honestly. My eyes? My ears are like getting really sensitive to this shit now. And I can't even. Right, so this is just one. Okay, so from what I can gather, we just need to run. Okay. Right, so they're all around us. Quite basically. Right, so they seem to walk round a fair bit. Okay, so they seem to climb as well, which is another big problem in my life. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get out of this one. I'll take that though. Can I get up here? No, I cannot, it seems. So I hate sections like this where you have to literally look in the most stupidest places just to get somewhere. Why do I feel like I'm dying all of a sudden? Okay. Come on. Don't run out of battery now on me. Okay. Alright. Okay, back to where we were before. Sorry guys, I'm either not doing any commentary. For fuck's sake. How are you supposed to get out of this? I hope I don't have to consult like a walkthrough or something just to get to the point where I need to get to. Because that's just been a bit of a... That's just being awkward, for the sake of being awkward, really. So there seems to be a bit of a pathway system here. Where the hell it is, I don't know. Fuck are you? Right, so I've looked all the ways through. We can hear them. Right, I can't, like... I can remember getting stuck on part of this bit and I can't remember how the hell to get out. Like... I've not consulted any walkthroughs or anything like that, but I know that I have to get out some way. Some way, shape or form it does tell you how to get out, but there's nothing here. There's no kind of like small caves or anything like that. It's just blackness.
Find Lynn. Nothing matters but Lynn.
I can't seem to see a damn thing that going into the water. That's just glimmer. Right, that's just a bit of glimmer. Right, follow this up. Let's have a look. Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Right, so... This was the way up all along. Oh, shit. Come on, I'm going to go right up here. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't have to go through a walkthrough for that. Because that would have been, like, come on. I wouldn't really want to be going through walkthrough after walkthrough after walkthrough just to get to the next level. One, it'd be cheating, but also it's like... Well, I say it's cheating, you got to try and find your own way there, but if you've, like, literally stuck, then fair enough. I think it's well worth doing. Right, I don't want to have to reload yet. Shit, what the hell's that? What's that up there? Can you guys hear that? I don't want to have to go that way. Okay, shimmy, I guess? No. Shimmy this way? No. So I'm running out of fucking battery now. Jump up somewhere, maybe? Oh, I feel like I've been here before. Whether that's a bad thing or not, I ain't got a clue. Okay. So just remember, guys, the woman is still looking for us. So she could be somewhere in here. Shit. Fucking hell. No, don't put night vision on, you daft git. Danger. Unsafe might do not pass beyond this point. Well, someone's going to pass it anyway, so why the fuck not? So, as far as I know, can you guys hear that? Like, chuckling, like it's those guys. Oh, don't you have to sneak past all that lot? Why are they shaking like that? Are they banging their heads against walls? What the? Are they Oh, you're joking. I know what he's doing. So, I think we've just stumbled upon, from what I heard, the reason for this being banned in Australia. Alright, I want to say let's fucking crack on, but that'd be the wrong word to use. Oh shit. Whoa! Fuck. Thanks for getting me high, love. Has she just nicked my camera, the bitch? She has? Why can't I see a damn thing? Can I press tab? No, I can't press tab. I'm panicking. Panicking Skywalker. Got a little Malteser here. Okay. Let's get in there. Oh shit, I'm pissed as a fart.
Generous of you, Blake.
Oh, it's her.
We make this right. He's come. Fruit of your lust.
Are they all having sex?
Your father. The Christ we deserve.
Is that Lynn there?
Watch.
It is.
Lynn! Blake! Oh my god! Lynn! Help me!
Lynn! I'm here!
Oh god!
Oh! So I think, guys, this is... Oh no. That's not what I thought it was it?
I'm beating you. Get off. Get off me. Stop. You have to tell me.
Kids. Jesus.
Off of me. Not unless you answer. No. Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up. Okay. You have to say it. You win, okay? You're such a pushover, Blake.
Bless him. Oh, is that it? Can I look? Oh. Aww. So, I'm thinking, were these two an item when they were at school? Were these two together? Oh, so... Oh, I'm controlling it. Alright. Oh, why is the... Oh, is this the messed up part of the whole thing? So you're not, like... You're not scared about that, are you? Alright. Got no camera. Got nothing. I want to go through that door. I want to check if that door's open. Oh, Christ. So we're going through bits that we've already been through before. That...
I don't know why you have to be so precious about it.
About what?
Did Lynn ask you to ask me? I asked first.
So just press forward.
No, I don't know. Nerd. Shut up. You are.
Get stuffed. But see, I think...
She said to ask, didn't she? Maybe. I don't know.
What?
I just wanted to know.
You're a nerd, too.
I know.
Just before we carry on, guys, I just want to state something down for this. I think I might have to put a warning up on this video, just for that one scene before we blacked out and came here. I think there was something that really did happen there, which was a bit messed up. I'm not going to say what. I'll leave it to your own devices of what I think it may be. But we'll carry on. Oh, really? You're taking the piss? Oh, why do I have to... I'm gonna shit my pants here. Do I have to go through that door or whichever? Oh, we don't have to go through that way. Good. Don't be a twat. Okay. Thing is, if this is set in the correct timeline, why are we at school? Why are we at the school after school's finished?
You think your parents are home yet?
No, usually not until after dinner.
You think I could come over?
Yeah, sure.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Why?
Why what?
Like, why do you want to come over?
I don't know.
That's weird. You don't ask that. We're having a good reason. Cutscene.
What don't you
Oh.
know, Jessica?
Oh, sorry.
What are the two of you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk.
We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
Yeah, stay with her.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing in here. Were you misbehaving? Do I need to call your parents? Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No, please.
I only want us to be friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right? Why don't you go along home, Blake?
Don't go.
No,
Did
what?
I
What?
interrupt something between you two?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God to let you know right from wrong. And what you want is very wrong. Go home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Yeah,
Blake,
stay.
please.
Blake, stay.
This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
No, whoa, come on. You taking the piss?
Everything's okay. You can leave, young man. Walk away.
Blake, what the hell are you doing? There's definitely going to be a warning on this video. Jesus Christ. So... Oh, bollocks. I get the rough impression that... I don't know whether I should say these things. That's the thing, like, especially for the... Well, should we? No, come on. I want to go back. I want to get in there. Have you noticed that the doors, like the jarring, the actual parts of it are all buggered, the archway. No, I think that's fucked up. If that's what I think it is, that's really messed up. I hope it isn't what I think it is. Can't look behind me with Alt anymore for some reason. So just go straight through the front door, or... Are we playing by the memory at this point? If that makes sense, like, did we actually go home, or is this another... Is this a memory, or is this like a vision of... What do I do? The son of a bitch. So straight through here. Nah, don't you even do... Nah. So this is definitely a memory.
Stop!
Don't you dare.
I don't know what you think you saw.
Oh shit. Bro, just in run, I want to get out of here. What the hell? So that's the memory that he has. So what's that got to do with all this then? Is that is that like a big staple point for this? Or is there something else going on? I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I'm talking bollocks here. Just gotta go for the nearest light point if I can. Everything's crumbling. Oh, don't slow down, you pillock. Right, everything seems to have calmed down. Oh shit! Just keep running. Right, keep running, keep running.
Fuck! Fuck! Lynn! Lynn! Lynn,
Alive.
How is she? How are you?
pregnant.
No way.
How are you pregnant?
Please. I don't want to die here. I don't want our baby to die here.
I won't let them kill you.
What the hell is going on?
We have to get out of here.
Let no man put asunder. So we're near morning. What in the hell is going on here? Good job you guys get a bit of a longer video.
We're out. I got Jessica out. It was cold, but the snow had just started. We'll find a grown-up and we'll tell them what happened. We'll be okay. It's not my fault.
We'll find a grown-up. Did you say Lynn or Jessica?
We're out. I got Jessica out. It was cold, but the snow had just started. We'll find a grown-up and we'll tell them what happened.
Find a grown-up.
We'll be okay. It's not my fault.
Right. Jessica, find a grown-up and it's not my fault. Well, that last one might have been a bit iffy. So we know what the hell's going on, but over time he has just gone nuts. He has started to go nuts, slowly but surely. Sorry if I'm having a camera in your face, but... Do I have to hide with her side of me? Shit. I can't see for her facing me way. Just run towards sunlight. What the hell? Yeah, exactly.
We have to find shelter.
I'm glad she's with me.
As far from this place as we can get.
Yeah.
Oh, she's alright. Sounds like she's about to give birth, to be honest. Could she be getting other contractions? Oh shit. Right, so we need to get to a house or something. There's one just over there. Or shelter. Or is it? I say that, it could be a fucking shithole. Right, this might do. Yeah, this will have to do.
Down here. We have to get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down, please, Blake.
She got muck all over
Okay,
her.
okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck! Fuck! Lynn! You okay? I'm coming down.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
Love. Bloody hell. Jesus. What the fuck is going on here? I swear to God, I hope the sound don't conk out on this. I swear to God, I'm not going to be happy.
I need to lie down.
Back here.
What? Just lay down here, love. It's okay.
Okay. Okay. I just...
gonna be okay.
Just breathe, for Christ's sake.
Shit! Come on! Come on!
No way! I wish you'd piss off her, man.
Oh, fuck!
Shit.
Jesus Christ, Blake! What the fuck? I think something's wrong.
What do you think something's wrong?
It hurts too much. I need to lay down.
We can't, love. We're running. We can't just sit down and take a fucking mosey on through, can we? Shit, how the fuck do we... Right. Through here. Oh, come on. Oh, shit.
Blake!
God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice.
Get back.
God, guide my hand. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand.
Ooh. Nice. Wow.
Fuck you! And fuck your god!
Talk about irony. Is that an actual thing off at church as well? It actually is as well. That just shows you, doesn't it? How many batteries have I got left? Get away from here. Come on, Lynn, love, we've got to keep moving. Right.
Blake, a path!
Where? Just here. Oh. Come on, let's just take it slow, cause... Shit! Is the whole world coming to an end?
Getting worse!
Hurry! Go find shelter.
It's like the whole world burnt.
That's loud. That's like super loud. I might have to turn this down because on my game I'm hitting red all the way through. Is that an actual path? Film this shit. Oh! Balls! I'm not going to run, I'm just going to keep an eye out because I don't want to have to rush into something with the outside of me. Okay. Okay, we've got a path. We've got a path. Is that looks like the sun. Is that red? That sounds stupid, that question. It's like, oh, it should be fucking obvious. I'm actually colourblind and I can't tell whether that's orange or red. Oh shit. Not like majorly colourblind.
Shit!
But
Blake!
Is it the baby?
Yeah, she's coming soon!
piss off, you having a laugh? Basically I can't, certain colours I can't, it doesn't register in my mind. So, blues sometimes look purple, and vice versa.
The chapel! We can take shelter!
Browns and greens look very similar. That's a pretty cool idea.
The world was on fire, the baby was coming. Impossible child. Lynn said Jess was like her little sister. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. None of this is my fault.
I think right, I'm gonna have to give an opinion about the whole religion thing in this game at the end of the game when I finish it. Because this, what the hell? Did you see that? Oh shit. It's an actual chapel as well. I think we're close to finding something to shelter here.
It's cold!
I'm sorry, love, just bear with me. I'm gonna try and get you someplace warm. To get rest for Christ.
Jesus!
Jeez, we both need it.
The storm's getting worse!
Anyone want to give us a hand? Okay. Oh, there we go. I wonder if they'll ever find Father Knoth, or his name is. He get his name mixed up. All throughout this series I've mixed
We
his
have to
name.
get inside!
Okay, we're doing good. Okay. You're doing good, Lynn. Okay, love. Oh shit, we're back here again. If none of you guys watched the previous parts, you know where this is. Jesus. Lay down, love.
Shit!
Lay down, love, for Christ.
You need to lie down.
I can't do this!
You can. You can do this.
Oh, God! Something's wrong.
Just keep breathing.
It feels like something's wrong. Ah! It hurts too much.
I know, baby, I know. But you can do this, okay? Just keep breathing.
Looks like we're going to deliver a kid.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh, God! Oh, God!
Keep breathing.
It's
Just
killing
push.
me!
Come on.
Ah!
Jesus Christ. Lynn?
Lynn!
There's nothing there.
Oh, Jesus God. Lynn! 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 No! Lynn! No! Lynn! Ah! No!
Come on, little one. Hey. Shh. Hey, it's okay. Press a button or something. Hey.
So, Lynn said you haven't even kissed her yet.
What?
Like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. We're saving for the, actual night.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Okay.
We, cheek kiss.
So, is she your girlfriend? Tell me, or else.
Or else what?
I got you again.
That's the child, isn't it? My God. They're taking care of my children. But yours, I am powerless against. The child's too strong already. You've murdered paradise.
Oh, get a grip. Put a fucking blade down.
God has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth.
Oh, come on.
Who will he have if he destroys us all? Who will he have left to punish? I killed my children. All of them. Every last one. There's no more perfect faith than that. And still, God is silent.
Because it's bullshit.
Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its skull under your heel. I know God doesn't hear dead men, but I expect he answers them.
No. Oh, God, no, don't. Well, you got blood on my new shoes, you prick. hold on. If I'm not recording that. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, hold on. How's that? That book there. What is that all about? Let me just read that.
The priest dies. You didn't have to do anything. You were a child. Nobody could expect anything of you. None of this is my fault.
What?
The priest dies. You didn't have to do anything. You were a child. Nobody could expect anything of you. None of this is my fault.
How do you work that out? What the hell is that thing? Listo pad. That says. And is that the Bible? So that he's got circled there. Oh, hey up, little one. You alright? Incapit libri for ictum and for some it looks like Latin maybe. Yeah, we saw this guy earlier. Oh, has he killed every all on him? Sorry, Lynn. I could only save you once. No batteries. I have no batteries left. We've gone all the way through and we've got nothing left. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, look at that. So guys, it looks like this is definitely the end. It's kind of sad, really. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really quite sad. So this must have happened after this. This is like during the storm, so. Yeah, I think I know where we are. Right at the very beginning of the game, nearly. It's yeah, this is sad. Actually, I'm a bit shook up. Oh, do you remember that place, guys? Ran through there, bloody hell. Insane, honestly. Jesus. And it's all started from a helicopter crash. Oh my god. They're all dead. Shit.
She's gonna be okay. You have her. She'll get to grow up. She'll do everything she was born to do.
What the fuck's going on here? So is this... Nah, come on. You can't be fucking serious. So I can't go this way, it's all collisioned off. Wow. So they're literally all dead. There's the guy from the demo, look. So they all must have got killed during the storm. Whoa, what? Alright, so that looks like the world has just gone, or that's another kind of like vision that he has. I'm just going to put my glasses down a sec because my eyes are a bit iffy. Sorry guys, give me a sec. There we go. So am I still... Yeah, it's just me.
Hey, Blake. Try to find me.
Oh, Will. Where are you? You little fucker.
I'm over here.
Where are you, shitbag?
This way, Blake.
Right, you sod. You in here again? Found?
Don't worry.
Jew? Look at her neck.
I'll never let you go. You never let me go. Now the light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray, begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
Wow. So, I don't know what to feel about that ending. I really don't. That's a bit of an all sorts kind of thing. I still strongly believe that the religion that they went across in this game, that's loud. Sorry guys. Might have to turn it down in this bit. I think, right, just on a side note, Red Bowser's done a fucking shit hot job with this. Really damn good sequel. You've definitely done some good shit here. Guys, get a DLC sorted out ASAP. But back to the game. So, as far as I can gather, from day one, since we got there, there's been this religion's been going on. It's a pretty strong religion. It seems to be Christians versus the heathens, or something like that. And I'm not going to eat any of those. Basically, it's Christians versus heathens, and vice versa. This war's been going on. They've been killing both sides of teams, and this, that, and other. One's in one area, one's in the other. It's a bit like a territorial kind of thing. And one seems to believe one thing, and the others seem to believe another thing. Christians seem to believe that there is a God and is all powerful and all this other and that and other. And then the other side, the heathens, I still don't get what they were fighting for. What were their beliefs? Were they believing that free will and striving away from God was the good thing about this whole thing? That might be the case. That might be the whole case. So they'd be deemed as the devils or demons, so to speak. No, I'm trying to think now. This last hour, this last 45 minutes, there's definitely something, I don't know, I can't put my mind around it. So, I don't know. Just give me a sec, guys. Let me just think about that for a sec. Right, guys. I think, personally, as it got towards this last 45 minutes, we found that Lynn was pregnant. We found that she was pregnant with whoever had done the business. We don't know who it was. Was it Blake? Because apparently, according to him, they hadn't done it in months. So how the hell did she get pregnant and get that far along in the space of felt like 8 hours? 9 hours? Something like that? Are we going to get a thing here? WB Games, that Warner Brothers. We're going to get back to the beginning. We are. Right. We're going to go to recordings. For one. Does that knock everything off? Yes, it does. Right. So we've got a couple of multitude of different ones. So, is it worth looking through these to find out, sort of, My Dear Sweet Ellie, Midwife's Lament, Visions Come, Gospels Part 2, Knoth's Chapel Chapter 5? There's a bit of all sorts here. Crucified heretics. The heretics, not heathens, sorry. Dead birds, yeah, that's another thing that keeps coming up a lot. Cavern Temple. New Temple Gate. You see, there's a bit of all sorts here. Letter from Val to Knoth. Papa Ezekiel, I think I can remember that one. The showroom, that was a messed up fucking area. The showroom was messed up. That was really fucking fucked up. Accept My Suicide. That was another one, wasn't it? That's another video. That was the school that they tried doing. Mommy, Miss Carson said I could not tell you what you were going to do. Could write it. So please do not let them kill me. I love you. That was horrible. See, it's these bits that was a bit iffy. Those particular bits, it fits with the story. It really does. But I found that these were really boring to read. I found that these were really boring. They didn't seem to uphold anything different. The ones that you had in Outlast 1 gave a bit of an inkling as to what were going on, but they didn't give that. These didn't give that much, I personally think. That was horrible. So there seems to be. Right, basically, I'm going to just try and go from like the quarter about way through to the end. Basically, we had Lynn. We found Lynn pregnant. We found her in that cavern with all those other people. Seemed to be. They looked like they were worshipping her, maybe. Now, was Blake the one that did this? Was Blake the one that had done this to Lynn, not knowing what was going on? Or has someone done it to her for them to have the kid? It still doesn't explain how quick it took for her to get from A to B, like having the actual kid. I'm going to talk about Blake's past in a bit, that was kind of interesting. That was kind of an interesting take on that. The last part where you found Lynn, and then you're going outside, and there's this. It's a full-on Armageddon piece, basically. There's lightning going off. There's bits of dead birds were found in the game halfway through. There were bits of debris flying everywhere. There were headstones flying up in air, tornadoes with sound of things, hurricanes, all sorts of stuff. And the sun was right weird. The sun was really weird. If you can remember, there's a part of the game on this particular part where the sun looked really weird, like it was like that there. It was like it was about to. It was like it was about to strobe or something. It was like strobe light, like not strobe, like a lens flare, so to speak, like coming off a sun, and basically coming through and wiping the whole thing out. And I thought, all right, so it's a bit more. It's definitely something like the end of the world's coming, but is this because of the so-called Antichrist? The kid that Lynn just had, is that the cause of this whole thing, or because then we're delving into that, is the Antichrist real, so to speak, in this scenario? It's a bit weird, because it is a little bit weird to kind of try and piece together. I believe that the whole Antichrist thing, they kind of knew what they were on about. They knew what was going on. I sat the whole time thinking it's just bullshit. It's just absolute bullshit. But then, as soon as it got to the point where the whole world just went, you know what I mean, it absolutely just blew up. It was like, is that science or is something else going on? And it's a bit weird, the fact that it had to happen as soon as she had the kid. That was the bit that was a bit weird. So I thought, right, there could be onto something there. The other bit that makes me think that this whole religion thing is bull is this is a bit that I've been thinking about throughout the game that I thought we'd have some kind of closure to it, and there hasn't been no kind of closure. and I hope there's something that comes up, maybe in the DLC, that explains this. That King Strobe, that big light, that big shoot of light that blinds you half the time, and you end up having to. There was a part in the beginning, like right at the beginning of the game, where it happened, and it blinded you, but also stopped all the others from attacking you. They just backed off. They literally just backed off. They literally forgot all about you, and they went running away. They were scared. They were dead scared of you. Now, I think that was not religion based. I don't think that's like the holy light, or whatever it is they might think it is. I think there's got to have been some kind of technology involved in this whole thing. Like, I'm talking there's got to have been experiments going on to have that work effectively. And get Blake out of shit. There's got to have been some kind of technology involved. Now, I was saying before I played this series that I hope that Outlast 1 somehow links to 2 in quite a different way. And this big light thing could be the connection between the two, that there could be something going on where maybe Murkoff, the guys off the first Outlast game, could be a part of this. There could be a part of this whole thing. But instead, you're left with kind of no closure. There's no kind of information regarding it that's like, oh, it's this, or it's not that, it's this. You know what I mean? It's just not giving you enough information to go with, and it's kind of leaving you with that kind of no information. Now, if any guys can comment in the section below whether there's any information regarding that, if there's anything in these little scriptures or anything, tell me, and I'll look through it. I will literally look through the whole thing and try and piece that together myself. But altogether, it's a bit weird. It's really weird. Like, it's a good game, but the narrative's a bit. Ugh. I think they tried going for a really good narrative, and I think they've kind of shot themselves down with having it be very. It's not there. You know what I mean? It's not getting me. It's not got that crunch, and throughout the game, I found that I found that the game was throwing me out of it sometimes. Like these bits where you go into the high school scenes. Those high school scenes I seem to be a lot more interested in than the actual story that was going on. I understood that towards the end, Blake started to mention that Lynn was kind of like Jessica. Even though, were they sisters? That's the other thing. Were they sisters or were they best friends? That's the other thing that's a bit iffy about this whole thing. There's all sorts of stuff that just don't make a lick of sense. It really does not make sense at all. If anyone can clarify anything like that, I'm going to be looking at theories of the ending on this and try and find an explanation of what the hell's going on. But there's still that question in my head that there's got to be technology in this somewhere. It's what the hell is that light that keeps coming up in the game? I don't get what the hell it is. I really don't know. There's been no kind of closure to it. But beside that, this whole Antichrist thing that keeps going on, she's going to birth the Antichrist, bloody, this whole scenario of it makes a bit of sense. But that's from the religion point of view, it makes a bit of sense. From someone like me I'm not a religious guy, it just don't make sense. I really don't get why it comes down to that until the very end when the whole thing, whatever happened, erupted. It kind of gave it a bit more of a like, oh, so they might have been onto something. You know what I mean? They actually might have been onto something at this point. If she burst the Antichrist, we're all fucked. You know what I mean? That's basically what it was. But what I didn't get was they were well open for it. They were well open for getting the Antichrist out. If you can remember, there's certain parts of the game where Knoth was going around and basically impregnating other women, which is where Blake and Lynn came into it all when they found that woman barefoot walking for miles away. She was actually pregnant, and we found that Knoth had actually impregnated her. If you can't remember that, go back to part 2, maybe part 3, and it actually does get a bit explained. And it's really awful. It really is. And the fact that kept happening all the time, it just didn't make sense. to have that happen. And then at the end they were like, oh shit, we shouldn't have done it, this, that, other, and it's like, what? So you were kind of getting the heathens to win. Heathens, heretics. You were kind of wanting to get the heretics to win. I keep saying heathens. It just don't make sense. It really does not make a sense. It's as if he jumped from side to side. You know that Father Knoth fella? It's as if he jumped from side to side. It just don't make a sense. It's a funny game, this. It's a funny one. If I'm going to give this game... I'm going to start my review in a few minutes. But it's really... It's out there. It's really out there, but it's up there with good horror game narratives. It's got some really good points to come across. I think the game deserves a second playthrough to try and understand how it all comes together. Or even that, looking into some theories on it. Like, YouTube will be having tons of theories on this whole thing. And, yeah, there's bound to be shit tons of stuff on this. But anyway, I'm going to start my review anyway of this. Overall, good game. Really, really good game. Really promising sequel to Outlast 1. Really loved it. If I'm going to say one thing, the gameplay definitely did step up a notch. It definitely did step up its notch a little bit. There were better mechanics for leaning. There were better mechanics for opening and closing doors, especially with the peeking mechanic that was quite good to use. Same when you're climbing up ladders, peeking was another thing as well. They overhauled the peeking point to the peeking mechanic really well. I think they really did a really good job with that. The camera this time round, before the patch update that they did with this, the voice thing really did help. It really does help when you're in the game and you're trying to look for where they all are, if you're behind the wall or something like that. I don't think I used it as much. Before the patch, if you use the voice thing, it would deplete your battery constantly. It'd deplete it. Not completely, but it would. If you'd have that and night vision, it'd be going, you know what I mean? It'd just go straight down. But after the patch, they patched it to the point that it would not use wouldn't use battery life. It'd just be a constant microphone working. So I thought that was a really good idea, Red Powers. You've done a really good job there with that. Really good mechanic. I didn't use it as much as I thought I would, but what a good idea it was. The batteries were a bit of a short supply, but fair enough. They've always, depending on difficulty, there can be a bit of a short supply, but I'm glad that you kind of rebalanced it out a little bit. The bandage mechanic, where you had to heal yourself up, now that was a little bit... I didn't know how to feel with it. I really didn't. Because instead of having the regenerative health that you had in the first game, this game had the level of relying on regenerative health, but then there was a section where you had to rely on band-aids as well. And I'm not going to lie, I used a fair bit of them, but not tons. Not tons upon tons of them to save my neck. I relied on the regenerative side of things to work, because I felt that the healing process of the game didn't make sense. It felt like it didn't need to be there. It felt like it was reaching to just put another mechanic in for the sake of it, but then have it have no meaning, because I know it makes it a bit more real, which is fair enough, I get that. But when you're going from Outlast 1 to Outlast 2, it's a little bit jarring, because you've got a game like Outlast that doesn't need bandages. All you need are batteries and documents and notes to take and stuff like that. You're not focused on healing yourself up when you get hit. You're trying to focus on yourself not getting hit at all. Unless you're at a higher difficulty, where you need, you get one hit kill, that's it. You know what I mean? If it's Chris Walker, you're buggered. Bit of a weird mechanic, but it was good for what it was. It's not enough to break the game, but it's good enough to kind of help it up there a bit. The camera layout, the setup of it was actually quite good. I actually liked that. And I tell you what was a really good thing that I didn't expect. I was thinking this throughout the game. Why did you guys take the note taking out? So when in Outlast 1, if you pinpointed an area, where if you filmed a bit of an area, like filmed a section, it would come up with a note thing at the bottom. The note icon would just pop up, so you'd have it like meow 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 all the time, and it'd tell you that your character's written a note down, and this note would actually open up, and you would have lines of what the character said or what he's thinking of, which fleshed out a lot of character. It fleshed out a lot of dark comedy, believe it or not, and it actually did it justice. It made it worth looking round a few areas, and it made it worthwhile, because when you were looking at those notes, you felt a bit more enlightened. It was like, oh, that's good. You know what I mean? I'm reading, but it's good reading. It's actually what the guy is thinking. You want to know what he's thinking. That gave it a bit more context. In this, they feel like they're not taking it all away, but they're taking a very big chunk of it out the way, where you have to record, wait for the red circle to finish, and then look back through that to then get what he's thinking. But it's recorded as if he was saying it, but yet he doesn't say it in the game. I don't get that. I really don't get what they were doing with that. I think they were I think you guys were trying to experiment, and I think I don't know. I think you could have stuck with either the same thing but have the guy speak his words while he's recording, and then if you catch something out like, well, what did he just say, you can go back to your camera and then have it so that it's like, oh, it's there to look back at, and you kind of do your own thinking. You want to do your own note taking on it and stuff, which I think is cool. I don't know. Sprinting was a lot better. Sprinting was a hell of a lot better. I actually felt like I was running. Like, really running. There's bits where you can see me running through the game, and Blake, he fucking sprints. He's not like, oh, I'm doing a fucking Sunday joke, you know what I mean? He's like, fuck this, I am out of here. You know what I mean? He gets on job, and he's out of there. But that was really a good thing. I think he did a really good job with that. And the fact that he gets tired quick, that makes it a little bit tougher, but makes it more worthwhile. I think that makes it really good. That gives a bit more challenge. The one thing that I found that was good about this game, in terms of the overall set of it, level design. The level design was spot on. I think you had a really good thing going. There were multiple areas where I kind of got lost. Like the water bit that you've just seen. That water area, I don't think I could have got out of there. I think it is worth looking for a bit of an exploration area and just keep looking, see what you can find. And I didn't know you had to go up that slope. I didn't know that at all. But it pays to explore a little bit. One thing I do like is about the little huts that you can go into, shut the door, and lock the damn thing. That locking bit, it gives you a bit more to do in terms of protecting yourself. But back in the first game, you shut the door, and the guys on the other side would have to knock the thing down, even though they could have just opened the door and gone, yeah. Which is fair enough. For this game, you want to be a bit more realistic. Basically, if they know it's open, they open the door. That's fine. That's completely agreeable. I agree with that. To proper lock it, you'd have to lock the fucking. You have to bar the hatches. You know what I mean? You have to proper You have to proper shut the whole thing and lock yourself in. Now that was good. I really like that. The choice of you having to lift a window up to get through it. I like that. Plenty of hiding spaces, even though I didn't use that many. I personally think I didn't use that many hiding places. That's now been a bit... Hiding places, I think, in this game are a little bit redundant at times. Because you can literally escape and then move and then sneak around them just by losing the sight of them. You don't have to go into a locker every 5 bleeding minutes just to hide from them. You know what I mean? It's actually worth running away and assessing the situation like, right, I could easily just sneak by this guy now that he thinks I'm gone that way. You know what I mean? It works. I'm trying to think other stuff as well that was really good. AI was spot on. They were really responsive. There was a few moments where it got a little bit tedious. You were doing the same thing over and over again with the AI. There's a few moments where I felt like I was kind of playing with him. I was toying about with him at times. But the AI is very consistent. It's good. It's a really good AI. I'll put that back in there. It's a really good AI. I'm not knocking the AI at all. I think it was really good. I probably think that better with higher difficulty it'd be a lot tougher. And they didn't mess about either. They were looking through lockers, they were looking under beds, same kind of stuff they were doing in Outlast 1. But this one was like, it didn't take them 5 or 6 different attempts to do it. They were literally came in and they went, yeah, no, it's not there, yeah, done. No messing about. When it came to AI, really liked it. Really liked the AI. Really do like it. And they actually felt like there were people as well. There were actual like people. They weren't nut jobs that were after you. They felt like there were actual people that believed they needed to do what they needed to do because of their belief. That's what made this game a lot scarier, because you had to literally run from human beings, and I thought it was really quite good. Really good consistency. The big bad guy, bad girl kind of thing. They think that fucking Steve from Minecraft. I don't get that. The woman that was in it with a pickaxe. I don't get that at all. Her right in Outlast 1, you had the main bad guy was Chris Walker. It wasn't Billy. No way. It wasn't Billy. It was Chris Walker. All the way through, he was the big bad guy. There's a bit of backstory to him throughout the game that's littered throughout the game through bits of documents, bits of wall writing. There's all sorts of stuff. Project Wall Rider gets fleshed out a bit more as well. It gets like everything gets like an even chunk of fleshing out. Even Dr. Traeger, there's another one that gets fleshed out a bit. Not all the way through, but it gets a little bit. I'm sure that's a bad pun. Fleshed out. But no, I think the AI was spot on, and the woman that was with the pickaxe, she didn't get fleshed out at all. I feel like she was just there for the sake of being there. If Knoth wasn't involved with her at all, if she wasn't in this game, it wouldn't have made it any different. I personally think it wouldn't have made the narrative any different. She'd have just been an obstacle all the way through the game. That's it. There's no kind of like, oh shit, I know what this woman's done, I know her backstory, it makes her more terrifying. In this, it doesn't. It's not done any of that. You more have to run away from her for the purpose. You have to run away to progress. You're not running away from her because you're scared of her. You're more or less running away from her because you've got to progress to the next level. You know what I mean? That's the mindset I was getting when I was being chased by her. It was like, alright, gotta run again away from her. Off. You know what I mean? You get out of there quick. When it came to villagers, it was a little bit different because you didn't know what each backstory was like. They know they had to do something to get more of a belief out of something, which I thought was fine. But it was weird. It was weirdly done. The pickaxe lady didn't make sense. Just did not make sense. Lynn's character. Now, Lynn's character, even though she was very minimalistic in this story, I think she could have been done with being a bit fleshed out as well. Her backstory could have done with, like, not just Jessica's, but Lynn's. Lynn's could have been more fleshed out as a character, and we could have actually understood a lot more about what the hell's going on between all three of them. So not just like Blake and Lynn, but Blake, Lynn, and Jessica. What the hell was going on in that school was fucking messed up, but it just didn't make sense. Like, towards the end, I'm sat there, I'm coming away from recording, I'm scratching my head thinking, where are they going with this? Where are they going with it? It don't make sense at all. There's a lot of stuff that they've not come across yet, and they've not talked about it. And I think it's worth taking my time out to think about this kind of stuff and go through it. But no, narrative is a bit. It's good. It's good, but it'd be better if. It sounds stupid, but I think maybe a bit of spoon feeding. It sounds stupid, but maybe a bit of that might have helped this game a little bit more in terms of the narrative. But it is what it is. I'm not going to knock it. It's a good narrative. Good setting, good themes, really good themes. Definitely a step up from the mental asylum in the first game. This was something a little bit better than that, which was really quite cool. DLC is definitely needed with this. It's definitely needed. The control setup, like the keypad and mouse, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Like, new stuff was added to the plate. No messing about, you got on with it. Even the bit where you go in prone or you're sliding across stuff, that was something that was really cool. And I like the fact that you added the slide mechanic in. That was really cool. Something different. It was something different, and it made chases a bit more... I want to say parkourish, but they kind of felt like you were actually doing some momentum. You know what I mean? You were actually going and running at shit. But then when you look behind you, you find that they're just as quick. It made it really different, and I like that. I really do like it. But yeah, if I had to be very honest, the game feels like it has suffered a lot. It has suffered quite a bit from the narrative. The gameplay is spot on, like really spot on, really good upgrade. The narrative is, I feel like it's taken a step down. The story in the first game was really well done. It was actually quite good, and it actually gave some bit of... It sounds stupid, but it gave a bit more of a... Like, you know what was going on by the end of the game. By the time you played the end of the game, or even by the end of the DLC, you know what was going on. With this, I'm still left with more and more questions. And it's like... I don't like feeling like that. I want to feel like I've had some kind of resolve from this. Like, I want to resolve all the stuff that's gone off of what I've seen and where I've been, things I've done in this game. You know what I mean? It just still doesn't make sense, because there's questions there still burning away and they've not been answered. So I don't know. Narrative's a bit here and there. Gameplay is spot on. The graphics. Jesus wept. The graphics was really good. Really, really, really good. The camera's night vision would took up a bit of the textures a little bit, because you got that green tinge to it. But that's effective. The green tinge was actually something that was quite good about this. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually quite different. I like that. And the sound, that was good. I love that. It wasn't like a, you know what I mean, like a little one. It actually felt like fucking... I felt like fucking Sam Fisher out of Splinter Cell. It actually felt like a proper night vision goggle kind of thing. It really did feel good. But yeah, honestly, love the night vision. The textures are spot on. The graphics are really well done in this. Especially for when you're running through fields and running through bits of forest and stuff. You definitely feel like you're in there. You definitely feel like you're in there at the time. It's really good. I'm trying to think of what other stuff now. I'm trying to think if there's anything that was bad about it. I can't think. Character models were good. Character models were really good. Not just for like the NPCs, but for like Knoth and some of the other characters that came into it. That was actually really quite cool. How they did some of the character models. Really spot on. But no, I think this game has a lot of stuff that still needs answering. But overall, I'm going to give my rating out of 10. If I had to be very honest, I paid about 23 quid for this game on the day of release. And was it worth the £23? If you've played the first one and the DLC, it definitely is worth picking up for that price. It's definitely worth picking up. But if you're going to just fly through it, you're not fussed about story or anything like that, or you're not fussed about trying to think about what the hell's going on, then it's not going to be for you. You're better off not paying 23 quid for it. You're better off getting it when it's in the sales. But if you want to nitpick everything, this game's well worth it. This game's well worth doing it. It's well worth paying that price. But overall rating, I would give it at least an 8 to 8.5 out of 10. It doesn't deserve a 9 or a 9.5. It doesn't deserve any of that. It just deserves a solid, maybe an 8.3. I'd say an 8.3. The narrative suffered big time. Is it a worthy sequel? It does things that Outlast 1 didn't do. But it also expands a bit more on a few things, but it leaves a lot of things behind as well. It leaves a lot of things behind in the dust, and it is a bit sad that it did come to that. But But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the DLC for this. If they do a DLC for this, I'm going to be looking very much forward to doing the DLC for this. When it comes to new releases of Outlast, we don't know. This might be the last Outlast game we'll ever get, which is a bit of a shame, because Outlast, Red Barrels, you guys have done really good horror games. Outlast 1 was mint. Absolute brilliant. Outlast 1's DLC was nuts. You flew under the radar for both games, I realised. You flew under the radar for both games for the release, and I like the fact that you've done that, because you've kind of been wanting to snatch up a couple of awards. You've kind of gone under and gone, right, I tell you what, we're going to fucking surprise them all with this. Bling! You're out. The game's out. And to be quite honest, I like the fact that you didn't go down the path of a lot of AAA game developers. You didn't do early season passes or anything like that. You just basically put the game out, done. Just let the money roll in, you know what I mean? And yeah, honestly guys, I think you did a really, really good job with this, and I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to have to stick with that rating of 8.3 out of 10. There's still a lot of stuff going on that's wrong. Or doesn't make sense. But overall, guys, I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it, and it's a really good step up for Outlast 1. So, yeah, guys, that's my 2 cents on the whole thing. And literally, I have really enjoyed playing this game. This is something I've really enjoyed. I've shot myself multiple times. But in that, there's a bit of sweet corn. No, I'm kidding. Basically, I think that this game has been really good. I've really enjoyed it. I've really had a fun time playing it, even though it's been a horror game. I've had a fun time playing it, and there's been a lot of times where I actually felt like it sounds stupid, I've grown some balls to go through certain parts of the game like I did. I'm kind of glad that I did a lot of the stuff in this. But I've had a fun time. I've had a really, really fun time playing this. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this as well. But I'm going to literally stop fucking talking, because I've just realised I've gone over nearly 20 fucking minutes worth of talking. But yeah, guys, I'm literally going to leave it at that. This is a close for Outlast 2. Literally, I don't think there's ever going to be another game like this for a very long time. So, hope you guys like this, and literally, if you do, hit that like button, subscribe, share this with your friends, and also comment in the comment section below what you thought of this game overall. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, tell me what you liked about the game. Now, I will put a thing up saying that literally, not like a warning or anything, but I'll literally be saying that the game's recordings were not all on YouTube. A lot of the parts that I recorded were all face cam footage. And that's the problem with running tech that sometimes doesn't work. I'm currently using an Elgato HD 60 Pro, and literally, not just a couple of parts on this game only, there was a part on Deus Ex that did get that I had to literally take the part off altogether. I literally had to take the whole thing away and delete it because it just did not have the sound. And there was no point doing face cam footage because it's a bloody action game. What's the point? There's no scare cam. So honestly, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Or even though there was all this shit going on, and I'm glad that you've all been quite patient with me about this. Even though I'm starting out with YouTube currently, I'm glad you all literally stuck by me and watched this series and enjoyed it. But overall, comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'm gonna have to sign off at night. But yeah, guys, like I said before, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and comment. I'll see you all next time. Watch what you're all doing, and honestly, guys, thank you so much. Cheers.